Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Battle Brothers. And I'm getting ready to accept a contract in Weisenhaus to protect it from brigands. And I was a little bit concerned about some injuries that we've racked up, especially with Enyar the Younger, who has a fractured hand, and that fractured hand is going to cost him some skill penalties that I really don't want to suffer. But if I remember correctly, Weisenhaus has a temple. As a matter of fact, if I hover over it, it does indeed say that. So if that's the case, I think temples allow you to heal temporary injuries for a price, perhaps? Let's find out. Alright, so we do have that contract negotiated and ready to be accepted. Okay, so you can seek healing here for your wounded and pray for salvation of your... Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it is for a fee. And I have a feeling that it's probably a fee based off of how severe the injury and how long it would normally take to heal on its own. Now, most of these injuries I don't really care to pay for, as this guy's in reserves right now. So we can wait on his injury. And then the broken elbows, they bring down defense, but these guys are in the back line, so I don't think that really matters. This one does, though. So we're going to go ahead and pay for... I mean, it's a lot of money, 100, but we'll pay for that. And I don't think we have anything else to do here. We hired the only person that was available to hire, and we're more or less good on everything else. So I think it's time to accept this contract. Again, this could be a very dangerous contract. It is for a lot of money. Let's go for it. Accept this contract. And here we go. So at this point, I'm assuming that we just have to patrol the area and make sure that the town and any of its surrounding assets, which all it looks like is... I mean, this is ruined, so I don't think we have to protect this. But the wheat fields, probably I would. So, let's just see. Defend Weisenhaus and its outskirts from raiding parties. So I think normally this would be a harder objective if this was a bigger town, but it really isn't. So we'll just kind of move over in this direction and patrol back and forth and make sure we protect it. Now it's going to get dark here soon. Yeah, so going into the town really doesn't accomplish anything. I may want to buy more food, except there is no food. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Unfortunately, this stuff, a lot of this stuff is being sold for more than it's worth, at least to me anyway. We're going to continue just to patrol here. At night it'll be tricky because our vision will not be great. I'm assuming that until we have this fight, This quest is going to continue. Oh, okay. The brigands are in sight. Prepare for a battle and protect the town. To arms. Okay. So they're in sight. But we don't necessarily see them ourselves. Okay, we don't go to the town. Oh, there they are. I see them. There's 12 of them, so it's a full group. Alright, lots of brigand thugs and a brigand raider. So the raiders are the ones that are the real danger. The thugs aren't as dangerous. That doesn't mean that they can't kill my men, because as we saw in a previous mission, even fighting a mission that was a one skull against skeletons that we probably should have dropped without any casualties, we did have indeed a casualty. So let's go ahead and engage. It might still be nighttime. Alright, so they're arrayed in a flat line here. I don't think they have any ranged combatants. Not that I can see anyway. We might want to grab this high ground to deprive them of it. Just trying to see... Yeah, I don't think any of them have ranged weapons. So for now, we're just going to pass our turn. Because there's no point in taking a shot at this kind of range with our crossbow. And I expect these guys to come for me. Okay. I want to take the high ground so they don't get it. I might want to wheel and come up like this. And then this guy will come here. Now, these are two of our weakest guys down here, but they'll take advantage of the hill, the high ground, that is. Yeah, I think that's the wise move. We take the high ground with this man. We put up a shield wall, probably, to defend him. I could put up a spear wall. But I think that's more draining, stamina-wise. So I think the wiser move is put up a shield wall. Now, the opponents do have some shields here and there, so I'm going to have to worry about that. And that's the one guy that's going to be the most dangerous to me. Okay. So this man... I think the idea is that we put Adelmar up on top. I might just wait then and have Adelmar go because he's going to go next. Because I think shifting here... Oh, we're going to want to move there anyway, so let's go ahead. And we'll put up our shield wall. Defend ourselves. Okay, now Adelmar is going to come up here, and he has enough to do a shield wall as well. Unfortunately, our axes are down here, kind of where we want... Well, there is at least one shield down here. So this is a guy that we need to go next, so we're probably going to do a little bit of waiting. Okay, we'll have him come down this way. Now, ideally, we'd want to put up the spear wall. But I don't know... I wouldn't be able to put up a shield wall. But I still think that is probably the best move, so let's do that. Okay, we already passed these guys, so we don't want to pass them again. So I'm just going to start moving them. We know we're going to move down anyway, so... I'll move here. Sometimes I wonder about the pathing, why they are not moving through themselves, but oh well. Okay, so we're going to want to take a shot. And I'll take it at the guy that gives me the best chance to hit. Looks like this guy is the best chance to hit. Fortunately, we missed. I'm going to go ahead and reload, even though this means this guy will be up here and possibly in danger of being attacked. Alright, let's try and move down. I think we end up there. It's actually kind of hard to tell. Let me just, yeah, okay, good. Okay, we don't have any attacks at the moment. So I might as well just end my turn. You're going to move down. Actually, we might have exposed our crossbowmen. That was probably a bad move. I might have to leave a gap open somewhere. I'll put it here because we do have the shield wall to defend. So I'll move here. And I should have moved the crossbowmen down. I just now realized my mistake. I thought we were only moving down one, as opposed to the several we're going to have to move down to close this up. I am going to put a spear wall out, though, just as some protection. And you are just going to do a shield wall. Alright, here we go. We're gonna wait with all of our guys in the back line. Okay. I might be able to overcome the mistake I made and back off a little bit. So I think the wise move is to move and then wait for our shot. Okay, wait. Interesting. So this guy does have ranged weapons. All right, that worked out. Okay. This guy, I think we wait on. They might come around the corner and attack him, and then he wouldn't have any defense, but I still think it's a good call to pass him. Okay, this character, I don't think we have much choice here. I think we just have to attack the guy that is already on us, because he's going to have a surround penalty. So I'm going to go with one attack, and then we put up our shield wall and we defend. This is the job of our front line. So here we're going to want to go after the guy that has the best chance of causing us problems, which is the guy with the axe. And then, again, we defend. Okay, so same situation here. We have one attack. Okay, and then we throw out our shield wall. Okay. Now what we can do here is we can engage the guy with the javelins just to deal with him. Or I could run down here and provide myself the defense in this area that we currently don't have, which, honestly, for the sake of our back line, is probably a good call. Now, the downside is I'll have, like, no movement points when I get there. As a matter of fact, I don't even think it's going to allow me to move in there. So, never mind, I guess. So the other thing I can do, as I said, I can engage this guy, or I can round the corner and engage here. And try and bring this guy down. Because I'm not sure what to do, I think I'm actually going to pass his turn. Okay, so this guy, it's a little bit more clear what we're going to do. And then we'll shield wall up again. Okay, so we only have one opponent. Unfortunately, we don't have a surround bonus on him. This is where you like, you know, having the wall up the way you like it is a good move. I think in this case, we throw out a thrust, even though it's not a great chance. And as a matter of fact, we did good damage there. And then we put up our shield wall just to defend ourselves. Okay, now we're going to be doing some poking. Unfortunately, I can't pass again. But we'll go for that poke. And end turn. And we'll go for the Brigand Thug here. Fortunately, we miss. This guy doesn't have any valid targets at the moment, but that doesn't mean we should go yet, because there should Oh. Well, I say that. I think if I pass again, he won't go, will he? Well, we'll find out, because he doesn't have a valid target, and I don't think moving him is a good move right now. Alright, so our shot. More than likely, it's going to be the guy with the axe. Good hit. Okay. Again, I would like to drop the guy with the axe. There we go. So this guy's gonna flee. That's good. Okay, so that guy made up my mind for me, more or less. Yeah, see, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Okay, so I don't see a reason not to move here and just attack. There we go. And then here, we attack, and then I think shield wall up. Alright, so now we have more targets. I think the obvious choice here... Well, actually, no, it's not so obvious. Let's go for this guy. Good hit. Okay, now we gotta down the guy with the axe here. 72% chance whiff. Reload. Fire. Oh, we can't whiff these shots. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. There we go. We gotta drop this guy. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna have a lot of fleeing men now because of their morale. Okay. So we know that guy did that, so we're gonna have to ignore him. Okay, so the guys with the swords ignore. Okay. So this guy's gonna flee. I think we ignore him then, and we move up. This does put this guy in danger, this guy attacking. So as a result, I actually don't think that's a wise move. So I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, see, that was the better move. Okay. So don't go after the guys with swords. Go after the guys that have other weaponry. So this guy's not a bad chance to hit. Well, I say, and then I whiff. We're just going to put up our defense. Okay. So don't attack the guy that's fleeing. Attack that guy instead. Then put up our shield wall. Stamina's starting to run a little low. Alright, here... I'm gonna wait, just because we know we're gonna get attack of opportunities on the guy fleeing. So we're just gonna wait. Okay. So ideally here, we want to attack the guy that has the morale penalty. There, okay, so he's fleeing. I'm tempted to throw up another attack here and go after somebody that's got good morale. But I think the defense is well worth it. Okay, so now it's pretty clear who we attack. Okay, another fleeing man. So we're going to go ahead and shield wall up. Okay, so... Again, go for the guys that aren't fleeing. And whiff, unfortunately. Well, just shield wall up. Okay, so that's exactly how we wanted that to go down. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance with these two men. And put damage on him. Try and get his morale down. It does make our guys not have as good a defense, but... we can do a split shield here. Okay. Usually you have to hit him a couple times, it looks like. Alright, So the issue we have now, if you can call it an issue, is that the men that are retreating, well, let's just kill them anyway. Or at least attempt it. Wow. Our back line is not doing a good job here. All right, with this guy, I think we move up a little bit. Oh. We needed to reload. Oh, well. Okay. I'm going to pass on this guy. Move up. And we'll throw... Okay. We're getting lucky with his misses. Oh, good hit. Because this guy might go down, I think we keep throwing attacks at him. On the other hand, if we don't get him, he might hurt us here. I mean, our chance to hit is really good, though. There we go. Okay, there aren't that many guys still standing here. I'm half tempted to just do my recover. Because these guys are just going to be fleeing. And... guess I'll throw a chop down. Here we go. And that would be good. We'll let him rest. But this battle went really well. Okay. We unfortunately don't have enough stamina to shield wall up, so we're just going to attack. Okay. Now, I know I can move here, but I can't shield wall up if I do that. I think the wiser move is just recover. Okay, so we're going to want to put bodies in a place where we can get attacks of opportunity, so let's do that. Okay, unfortunately, this man isn't going to be able to get anywhere where he can attack this turn. I don't want him to be an easy target, though, for the javelins, so I just move him up a little bit. And end the turn. You know, now that I think about it, his initiative would have been good enough that we probably would have gone before our opponents here. This guy has some pretty stellar morale. You know what? I'm gonna just wait. I think that's the wise move. Wait with these guys because we don't have them in position right now. Okay, this guy is in position. Ah, we needed that shot. I'm still gonna wait because we're not in position. Okay, so he's running. That's fine. Even though looting him probably would be good. You know what? His, he took a recover? Yeah, I think so. So move up here. It should hurt his morale. And turn. Alright. Let's get to chopping. Okay, big hit. Alright, now we know he's got that up. We probably only want to attack him with weapons that are further ranged. So I'm going to try and chase down the guy that's running, but I don't think I'll be able to catch him just because he's got a good head start on us. Okay, so this man, I'm going to move there. Most of these guys are not going to get attacks this turn, but at least this guy will. And you know what, you might as well go put yourself in a good position for next turn. We're going to really be chopping at this guy next turn. I'll try and run him down, but I just don't think I'll be able to catch him. As a matter of fact, I know I won't be able to catch him, so we'll just say it's over. Alright, so we didn't have much in the way of injuries outside of Alric here, and it's not anything... Oh, Hugo took a little bit of damage too. Let's go ahead and go to the loot screen. So we're not going to get anything really fantastic because we didn't drop the Brigand Raider, which is the person that has the best equipment, but this is still not bad. We get some food, we get some coins, and some other supplies. It still helps out. Alright. With the battle over, you survey the corpses littered across the field. It is a gruesome sight, yet for some reason, it spurs you with energy. The ghastly hills of dead only remind you of the vitality you've yet to yield to this horrid world. People like Bertwin of Weisenhaus should come and see it, but he won't, so you'll have to go and see him instead. Head back down to the town hall. Alright, first things first, I think I actually maybe forgot to do some level ups at the end of the last video, so we'll get that going. So +3 here, that's pretty good. I want to continue to improve stamina, especially of a frontliner. But I think one area I haven't been addressing and I need to address is my defense. These guys need to have good, especially melee defense, if we're going to be rolling it well. So we'll go ahead and do that. And outside of that, we've got the perk. So far we've done all that. We've got these available now. Backstabber. Honor doesn't win you fights. Stabbing the enemy where it hurts. Okay. Is doubled to +10% for each ally surrounding and distracting your target. So that's pretty good. Anticipation. When being attacked with ranged weapons, gain +1. Gain 1 plus 10% of your base range defense. Shield expert. Learn to better deflect hits to the side instead of blocking them head on. The shield defense bonus is increased by 25%. This also applies to additional defense bonus of the shield wall skill. Additionally, shield damage received is reduced by 50%. That seems pretty damn good for a shield wall guy. The fatigue and initiative penalty for wearing armor and helmet is reduced by 30%. That is also quite good. Rotation unlocks the rotation skill, which allows 2 characters to switch places while ignoring zone of control, as long as neither character is stunned, rooted, or otherwise disabled. I think I've seen this before, and this is also very valuable if you are a shield wall. So we've got a lot of things at the level 3 range that are really good. Rally the troops unlocks the rally skill, which can rally fleeing allies and raise morale. Okay. And then Taunt unlocks the Taunt skill, which makes the targeted opponent take offensive actions instead of defensive ones, and attack the taunting character over other potentially more vulnerable one. Well, as far as I can tell, either Shield Expert, which gives us a bonus if we're using a shield, as well as our shield wall skill, or we do Brawny, which is going to give us more fatigue and initiative if we're wearing armor, which we are. So, right now, our fatigue's at 84. If I took this, we'd be reducing that penalty that we get from all of our weapons and what have you. So, we get a -10% here, -4, -10. I mean, that's quite a lot of fatigue that goes down because of the armor that we wear. This character, I would say, more than others would benefit from that. So, I think I'm going to take this Brawny, just because I think fatigue is very important. It allows you to put up shield walls and things like that. So, yeah, I'm going to go with this. Okay, so it goes up to 89 from what it was at. Don't think we get a reflection of how that is affecting things necessarily. Okay. And then over here, we've got another level up. So again, I should probably go for defense here. This is something that I've been kind of lacking or not doing as much as I should. I think I go with a little bit of defense. It's not much because it's only +2. We take the skill. And outside of this, we've got a few choices, but I still think fatigue is very valuable. We rolled really well for initiative, but to me, shield wall guys, their initiative maybe doesn't matter as much, just in my mind. I still want to take fatigue, but resolve would be good too. We rolled well on that. Why not? And you need a perk. So we know that these level of skills are pretty good, and we benefit still more from the Brawny ability. And then there's the Shield Expert ability that's good. Well, this is one of my more armored guys, so he doesn't have quite the same penalties, but I still think Brawny is a good call. So right now, we've got a stamina of 74 and initiative of 59. Let's see how this proves. So we're up to 64 and 79. I mean, it's not a huge improvement, but the heavier and heavier armor we put on these guys, the better that will be. We also have a level up here. And of course, I'm going to put some into the range skill. We could put some into defense, which honestly I don't think is a bad call. And then outside of that, it's either of these two would be good. I think we take initiative because we already have the dodge skill, if I remember correctly. And we should benefit. Yeah, we should benefit from that. All right, so none of these actually help me, though. Except for maybe rotation or rally the troops. I think either of those would be good. But I honestly like the bullseye better. The penalty to hit chance when shooting at a target that have no clear line of fire is reduced from 75% to 50% for ranged weapons. That seems pretty good. Alternatively, we take rotation or rally the troops. Yeah, let's go with the bullseye. Just because we're focusing on his ranged ability. Okay. We're good to go. Oh, you know what? We treated it, but that only reduced the time, and it didn't actually remove it. Alright, so interesting. So we did have that effect. I was kind of wondering why his hit chance were not great. And that's why, because he was injured. Okay, well, there's our level ups. And as a matter of fact, this video has gone on long enough, so we're going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.